Hello guys, my name is Serenity and welcome to my current household video. This is actually my family, the Yura family. I've been playing with them for a while now. I took a break, but now I recently started to play with them again, and I'm really enjoying their the playthrough. As you can tell, this is a full family. You have Sakamo Yura, you have Jade Yura, you have Caitlin Yura, Marlon Yura, Sean Yura, and their kitten Mojo, and they live in this house here in Newcrest. So it's a very interesting backstory for this family. So let's get started with Sakama. So here we have Sakama Yura, who's currently fixing the stereo. He is the head of household. His aspiration is to be a painter extraordinaire. This is his current position where he makes 126 simoleons an hour, and that was not a cheat. I actually worked on his skill and got him up that high. And speaking of his skills, this is all his skills right here. His handiness is pretty high, so it's more likely he's going to fix that and not get electrocuted. He maxed out his painting skill, his parenting skill is pretty high, and his singing skill is pretty high. But this is Yura, and he's very interesting. But as I introduce the rest of the family, you'll get to see his backstory a little bit more. Next, we have Jade Yura, who is his wife. She is actually Sakamo's second wife. Even though she's known Sakamo for quite a long time, they started off as roommates, and when Sakamo developed interest in her early on, but she was just not that into him, and she began dating this guy right here, Ritvik Gupta. But obviously he has some serious personality flaws with him being gloomy all the time. How can you be gloomy and outgoing? Beyond me. But yeah. And that was just not something she was vibing with. So they got along great outside of that. So they decided to be friends. But she was still feeling down because she's always just wanted a family. And I mean, and she thought he would be the one because they just got along so well, and she just couldn't deal with his constant negative attitude. So, they broke up. Now, hearing that they broke up, well, around the time that she got with Gupta, he actually moved on too, with a certain little redhead named Morgan, and he actually ended up liking her a lot more than he expected. They fell in love fast and hard. It was a whirlwind relationship. So they got married, and I mean, they were not planning on having any kids, but Morgan found herself pregnant early in the marriage with these two lovely boys right here who are just playing. What is he playing with? A car? He's doing imagination. He thinks it's a carriage. So Sakamo and Morgan had these two twin boys right here, Marlon Yura and Sean Yura. They had these two. However, the happiness of the pregnancy was short-lived for Morgan, because when Sakamo found out that Jade was single, he couldn't help himself. He found himself gravitating back towards her and wanting to be around her. And it wasn't something that Morgan did not know. She was aware that he had unresolved feelings for her, but because Jade was in a relationship, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't until when she broke up, that's when she felt like her marriage was threatened. And it was. I mean, Sakamo even though it was not right, he was definitely like winning Jade over, and eventually Jade gave in and was like, okay, we can do this, but you can't be married. So Sakamo broke the news to Morgan about him and Jade wanting to make things work, and poor Morgan was still pregnant. So obviously she took the news badly, which explains their bad relationship. Morgan had the babies, but Sakamo thought that it was best that they lived with him because Morgan's kind of a party girl. She runs around with, her friends, and he just felt like the boys would have more of a stable home with him. So he got full custody, and the boys moved in with him and Jade. Jade and Sakamo had a shotgun wedding because they had already spent years as friends. They didn't really need, like, they it was a shotgun wedding. They had a ceremony, but it wasn't like extravagant. It kind of was extravagant. It was put together really fast, and a lot of people came, including Morgan, including they had a lot of people come. A lot of people came and supported them. So they got married. It was nice. Even though Morgan was crying at their wedding. I have screenshots of that, by the way. She was crying at their wedding. Other than that, it went off without a hitch. After they got married, Jade found out she was pregnant with little Caitlin, their daughter, who is also a toddler. I aged her up because there was issues, but she's definitely still younger than twins. They had little Caitlin, their own child. Jade definitely wants more of her own, as you can see. But she's already friends with one of her kids. She has to. You would think she would become friends with. She's friends with them, but they're not her biological children. So she wants 2 more children. So they already have a full house, as you can see, and a cat. But they definitely want more children, and Jade is looking forward to it. She loves this house, even though Sean and Marlon are not her biological children. She loves being mama to them, and it has resulted in some bad blood between her and Morgan, but she's okay with that. She has, a great guy who she actually didn't think was right for her initially. She has her child, and she has 2 twin stepsons and her cat. So yeah, this is the story of the Yura family. I'm honestly considering doing a Let's Play because I really enjoy this family. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But I've actually enjoyed playing them. I really have. But this is my family, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like my content. Click the bell notification to be notified when I upload again. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.